I think my son is a psychopath. I don't know if it's sociopath or psychopath, but I know something is wrong with my son, and I need someone, anyone, to help me with this as I'm on the edge of losing my mind and need to get this off my chest as this is driving me insane. A little backstory: I have two children, one boy and one girl. Unfortunately, their father left me for another woman, and I have cared for them ever since. My son's name is David, and he is 13 years old and doesn't interact with anybody unless it's his sisters or me, and even then, it's not a complete sentence. He always uses his hands when he wants something the majority of the time. At first, I thought he was deaf. Still, he only fully communicates with his imaginary friend named Fred. Ever since the age of 6, David has always had this one particular imaginary friend. Initially, I thought it was cute, but things only got weird as the years passed. Whenever my son gets frustrated, he hits himself on the head repeatedly and yells. I always get scared when he does this, and when things get worse, David starts breaking stuff around him. One time his sister teased him by saying that his friend Fro wasn't real. I kid you not. I walked through the hallway, and I saw David choking his sister. I successfully broke them apart, and she was so scared, shaking in fear. I asked why on earth he would do that, and once again, he got frustrated and started hitting himself. My daughter was so scared of him that she wanted to stay at her father's place as she did not want to be in the same house. After I sent her to stay with her father for a while, things only worsened. David started banging his head on the walls, biting his nails till there was nothing left, purposely killed his sister's pet fish while she was away by putting it in the microwave, and many more, but not as bad as these three. Things only get worse when he is at school. He got suspended and almost expelled for putting hand sanitizer inside a kid's milk carton. Thank goodness one of his classmates caught him and told the teacher before something terrible happened. David also hits people randomly, pulls his classmates' hair, steals, throws food in the cafeteria, pulls the fire alarm, writes on walls, and so much more. He also had drawn many creepy pictures, each with the same person. It was Fred, his imaginary friend, that his art teacher told me about when I came to the parent-teacher conference. I'm losing my mind here. It is causing me so much stress dealing with him. Not to mention all the school property damage I had to pay placed me in a dark place I didn't want to go to. But I did not give up on my son because I love him. I eventually pulled David out of school, thinking maybe he just wanted to be around people he liked. I put him in many programs to fix his behavior, but nothing works. The doctor describes him with prescription pills to calm him down, at least. But I feel like he's not actually taking them but instead tricking me into believing he is as I stand there and watch him take it because, I will be honest, I don't trust him. For a while, things got a bit better when his sister came back. But 2 days later, after her return, I was entirely wrong. His behavior has gotten so strange and somewhat beyond creepy. I woke up in the middle of the night to use the bathroom. I turned my lamp on and instantly saw my son staring me down in the darkness, standing in the middle of the hallway. I don't know how long he had been there, but he scared me. The boy ain't right. All David does is draw pictures of this character, talk to him like he's there, and stands in the corner all day. I don't know what to do anymore. He only wanted a sheep mask for Christmas this year, which was his favorite animal. I thought it was weird, but I told him Santa would get it for him. David practically wears it most of the time, which his sister and I find fault weird, but I do not judge as long as he is happy. His father came for Christmas, and even he is scared of him. I told his father and sister not to eat around him and pay close attention to their food as David likes to put poison inside people's meals as he did with his classmate. I found this strange habit of his out when I saw him put cooking oil underneath the cabinet inside his sister's cereal bowl one morning. I feel like if this keeps going, David will only get worse. Please, I'm begging anyone to give me advice on this situation. This is not fake, and I desperately need help with this. I talked to my friends, co-workers, and family about this, and they have no clue how to solve this without me sending David away for good. I love my son to death, But his abnormal behavior drains me. I had never felt this tired and stressed. It was terrible before, but this is getting worse as the days and his age goes by. Down below is one picture, in particular, he drew that scared me. It wasn't the free person. He already scares me enough. But the words around are what made me afraid.